What's going on, traders? It's your boy Matt, back at you again with another trading related video. And today's trading video, we're going to be talking about what it's like to trade the stock market in this very uncertain times of election. Given the fact that a lot of the voting is done by mailing, thanks to coronavirus, we won't be able to know the results straight away. It's going to take time to count those votings and the final result to come through. So because of that reason, for me, trading today's session was a lot choppier than usual. There's not a lot of momentum moves. There's a lot of volume as well in the small cap land. So in fact, a lot of the traders that I know who were trading in the long side of momentum ended up losing money because it was just a chop. There was not a major mover. For me, the way I wanted to approach it was very cautiously, downsize my share size as minimum as I can get it. And if you guys have noticed that in a lot of my trading videos, I'm always complaining about taking the profits way too early and not holding longer. So that was the problem I wanted to tackle in today's session. So what I did was I went in a smaller share size, but hold longer and maximize the potential profits. Get every penny I can get out of the trade. So that's what I was trying to implement. You guys will be able to see that in a minute in the live trading videos. So the elections would have a major impact in the stock market. When the results comes through, there will be a lot of volatility either to the upside or to the downside. So either way, I'll be ready to capitalize on that movement. And put out the video for you guys on how I traded it. Now, last thing is, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet and want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I also have a free chat on Discord. I'll put the link down below. Make sure you pop in there. It's a free chat. We talk a lot about trader mentality and what stocks we're looking at, and a lot of watch lists as well. And we also share trading resources amongst each other. So if you want to pop in, say hello, and be part of the community, it would be great. Now, thanks for watching and enjoy the live video. Alright guys, let's talk about some of the stocks that I traded today. As you guys can see, in today's trading session, I am up about 300 bucks. And today was obviously a very indecisive day, mainly because of the election. The results are, unknown right now. So the market doesn't know which way to go. So it was a lot choppier than usual in a small cap world. There was not any runners. People who were trading alongside, trying to capitalize on a momentum, ended up losing money today. So anyway, some of the stocks that I traded. The first one was, let's talk about DBVT. So this one was a gapper. It got from about $1.40 all the way to $3, and almost 100% gain. And I borrowed a pre-market. I had a starter pre-market, as you guys can see. I got in around 260 area right here. I shorted somewhere down here, and then I covered it right here at the bottom, the 50 or 30 area, somewhere around. I covered it for a small gain. And then out of the gates, I got back in again here. And then out of the gate, I got back into that red candle rejection. Red candle, I shorted that. And so my aim for today was, if you guys have seen a lot of my trades, previous day trades, pretty much in all the videos I was saying I should have held longer, I should have held longer, I should have held longer. But for some strange reason, I'm not holding the trades longer into the afternoon to kind of capitalize on the big move, that the stock gave it to us. So nothing different today. That was my aim to work on it, but this was a lot choppier. I mean, I held through this pop, I held through this pop, and it was just grinding way too much. So I covered it somewhere down here. As you guys can see right here, I got in at 250 and I covered it at 230. So I got in 250 right here and I covered it right at the bottom right there. Not long after I covered it somewhere here, it washed all the way down. So I actually wanted to hold this for this $2 range, $2 area. I wanted to hold it all the way up to here. But I didn't. So that's one of the things that I really need to focus and work on, to be able to capitalize the full range of the price action that the stock gives. So not so much on this thing, and after I took it and I saw this, I recognized, okay, I made a mistake. So the next one that I traded was MARPS. Now MARPS, as you guys can see right here, I shorted that 386 area, somewhere down here. It popped. Usually I would short this, I would lace this. The reason why would be, if you guys see, MARPS was a mover the other day. You guys can see this day it actually moved. It went from $2 all the way to $6 area, right? And a majority of the volume went around here. So that this is a bounce short play where it bounces. You use this majority of the volume in this day. I'm pretty sure it was traded a lot on that day. Went within this price range. So this area was a resistance level. So generally, this is the area where if you want to go heavy size, you could just lace it, and you could play that. But for me today, I only wanted to focus on one thing. It wasn't about P&L. It was about improving the strategy itself, improving how I execute trades itself, which is, to hold longer, get the maximum full range potential out of that trade. So I shorted it there. I didn't add because I wanted smaller share size but hold longer. That was the key for me today. And I covered it here at 42, right there, bottom tick. So I held for all of that move. I mean, if you're on the short side, capitalize pretty much for, pretty much the move. So usually where I would have been taken there and I would have been taken there and the last one out, I held through everything and took it there. The next one I traded was Apple. Apple, as you can see, very choppy. I actually went long on Apple for the most part, and it was pretty choppy. It was pretty choppy, so it went up. I was short in this area and covering to the washes, short and covering to the washes, and I was buying the dips into this and covering, buying the dips. So nothing big really. I got chopped twice, lost $11 and $8 on it. But pretty much all green trades. But the focus for me was, small size and hold longer. Forget about the actual P&L. Focus on actually had the P&L covered. I don't see it. Focus on the execution. Focus on maximizing the actual strategy to hold longer. Get every drip of cents you can get out of the trade. Right? Don't just because you're up on it. Don't take the profit. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live trading part of my videos. As you guys can see, I am up $30 trading at DBVT per market. I'm waiting for market to open so I can have starter on it. Now the plan for today was I didn't care about the P&Ls. I actually had the P&Ls covered. I wanted to just trade the charts. I revised most of my trades during the weekend, and what happens is I was leaving a lot of money on the table by taking profits early. So the goal right now for this week is to go a smaller share size, but hold it longer, because that's one of my major problems. I'm not holding enough to capitalize majority of the profits, right? So I'm taking the profits early. So as you guys can see, I put a cover for $2 area. So what I want to do is I will let it do what it does here, let it drop around. I'm not taking it off. What I would do is either it comes to 2 and I'll get out for profit, or it goes to the 310 area and I'll cut my losses, right? So the reason why I'm doing a smaller share size is because I won't be up too much, I won't be down too much. So the money won't be a problem. The P&L won't be a problem. So I will be able to execute the trade based off of the charting. As you guys can see, the next trade that popped was MARPS. MARPS was a trade on Friday. If you guys see yesterday's trading recap video, you guys will be able to see it. This between 425 and 475 area is where the resistance level is. That's where majority of the volume went in last week. So I'm going to use that as a risk level to trade off of. So it opened, it looks pretty weak, just had a starter on it. As you guys can see, I don't want to be adding into this trade because the aim is not to add and go bigger share size. The aim is to, condition myself to hold longer, right? Being $11 up, down, it won't matter. Or being up $100, being down $100, it won't matter. So I'll be able to hold longer. So trade based off of what I see on the chart rather than getting the P&L involved in the decision making. So dipped into this. I'm just waiting. Just gonna fast forward here. As you guys can see, that area is a resistance level. So this would be where I would have majority of my size into this, maybe 1,000, 2,000 shares here. So that way, I'm using that as a risk level.
and anticipating that the bag holders from the Friday would be able to sell. Fast forward here, as you guys can see, perfectly rejected that 420, 430, 440 area. Now it's washing out. I'm thinking about covering it if it comes to that 340. So 340 is the area when I'm watching, because that's where the support levels are, right? Usually I'll be trying to take some profits here, but now I'm trying to hold to squeeze pretty much every penny out of this trade, right? So I'm holding. As you guys can see, my RPS, the last it came to the 340 area. That's the area what I was looking to take profit off. So I'm actually getting ready to take profit. If it breaks that 40, I'll be out. So 39, high 30s, low 40s is where I'm looking to cover. I'm also short Apple from $109.80. So it's $109.50 at the moment. So I'm out. So I got out at my RPS at 4.4, 440. I'm also thinking about taking off DBVT, or I am out DBVT at that low 30, and I'm also thinking about covering here Apple. Trying to get out Apple here as well. So yeah, so nice profit. I mean, I was able to hold longer. DBVT, I did not held all the way to the 2. I covered it at 230, but that's fine. So done for the day. As you guys can see, I am up 330 bucks. I took only a few trades, and that was it. Now, for those of you guys who have not subscribed to my channel yet and would like to see more contents like this, please consider subscribing. Also, put a link down below for a free chat room on Discord. If you guys want to pop in, say hello, and share some trading ideas, and also share educational materials that we have amongst each other, that would be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your day.